Well, I just thought it's probably been about a week or so since I revealed that I was taking the Mounjaro jab. And I thought I would just pop my head in and just tell you how it's all going. Well, it's going incredibly well, and so well, in fact, that my son is going to try it as well. He doesn't have very much weight to lose at all, but I think he's been trying so hard going to the gym and changing his diet and being more active, and it's just about sort of 5 kilos or something that he wants to get rid of. So I think he's going to give it a couple of months and see how he does. And I'm very excited for him because I know what it's like carrying excess weight from a young age and feeling like different to everyone else. I mean, I just wouldn't. I used to hate it when my mum used to take me into communal changing rooms. Oh my goodness me, we used to have those communal changing rooms in the sort of the 70s and the 80s, and I'd have to go in with my mother, who just used to show off her body in front of everybody. Was very happy just to get down into her sort of bra and knickers, and there would be me in my sort of podginess, with these mirrors at every angle all around, and even probably on the ceiling as well, as far as I can remember, and all these other women in there, and me having to change into a pair of jeans or something, and having to keep going outside to get a larger size or a different whatever because the cut wasn't right and things. And I was just so embarrassed. I used to absolutely hate it. I felt so self-conscious. So I know exactly what it's like for my son, my middle son, to want to get rid of that little bit of extra podge that he's got. And he's actually completely normal, really. I think it's just the sort of thing that he wants to feel more comfortable not having that little tire around his tummy. My oldest son is super fit. He's a personal trainer, as well as having done his masters in fine art. So he's a personal trainer and model, and he's just going to be doing a course in nutrition as well. So he's always been very, very, very conscious of his looks and his fitness and health. So yeah, so it's quite interesting. It's quite an interesting one. So I just wanted to say to you that I'm feeling absolutely great. I'm just, it's, my head space is just a completely different thing. There's no food noise at all. I've got my friends staying from America. They've just been to Scotland and they've just driven around the UK, and they're coming back today. And I actually had to force myself to cook something because I wanted to give them some delicious food when they got home. And it's just very weird. I mean, the whole experience of going, I went to the fruit and vegetable market. That was nice because I'm really into eating fruit and veg. So I bought some delicious, big, lovely seasonal beetroot, which I'm going to roast, and some lovely sweet corn, fresh sweet corn. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Those are the kinds of things that I really, really fancy. But I mean, I had to buy potatoes, and I'm just thinking, because I'm going to be making some jacket potatoes for them with their, well, I'll tell you what I'm making for this evening. In fact, I've already started making it. I'm making a chicken insider it's like a Normandy chicken, we call it. Chicken insider with lots and lots of shallots and onions and garlic and sage and apples, and it's cooked insider, very slow cooked, so it falls off the bone. And then put a dash of sour cream at the end with some chopped up herbs and things. Absolutely delicious. And you can have that with rice, or you could have it with pasta if you wanted to. But I'm going to do jacket potatoes. You can have it with mashed potato. I'm just going to do a jacket potatoes because I won't be eating any potatoes. And to be honest, and don't tell them this, but I can't be bothered to do mashed potatoes. It's too much hassle. So I will do them jacket potatoes, and then they can mash it up themselves. But am I going to eat any of that? I don't know. I think I'll just have my chickpeas. I've got my chickpeas in the fridge. I might just, when I'm slow cooking that, I roast the beetroot, I might have some beetroot with some of my chickpeas and some little chopped shallots and things and some of those beans. Absolutely scrumptious. I don't think I'm feeling like something, certainly couldn't eat something rich with cream in it. Anyway, that's enough of that nonsense. I just wanted to check in and tell you I'm doing really, really well, I think. I've just finished my 5th week. I have lost about 13 kilograms. So I'll work out what that is in pounds. I think so. There's 2, so it's 26. I've lost about 28. Yeah, I've probably lost about 2 stone. So something like that, roughly that kind of amount. I'm feeling a lot better. I can definitely notice it in my face and my, up here, my chest, my shoulders. I can beginning to see my clavicles. My clavicles are coming back. And sleeping is just so much better as well, and moving around is so much easier, apart from my gammy leg. Now that's quite swollen, and I think once that heals and that swelling goes down, there's going to be at least another kilogram in there. But anyway, fingers crossed that that's true, and fingers crossed it heals soon, because there's lots of exciting things happening. I've got my dog coming as well at the weekend, so it's all very cool. But I just wanted to let you know that if any of you are in two minds, I mean, obviously have a good chat with your doctor, your GP. I did, like I said, I got mine online. There are lots of, but get it from a really reputable pharmacy, a pharmacy that's really well known. Like in the UK, we've got, places like Boots and Superdrug, and supermarket pharmacies like Asda and things, they do it too. So I would go for one of the very well known ones, so that you don't do anything dodgy. And yeah, definitely talk to your GP. Talk to any of your friends. I tell you what, I bet you there are people that you don't even know are using it, that haven't told you that are using it. I've heard stories of husbands thinking, goodness me, how come my wife's shrinking? And she hasn't even told her husband that she's using it. It's great. And for me, at the moment, it feels like a complete game changer. And it's so nice to be able to move around, eat more easily. I mean, I've pretty much lost a suitcase worth of weight. And I can notice it does make a difference. It makes a difference to the way I walk, my physical being. And plus, I've got all these great ideas in my head about things I want to do. So whereas before I'd have thought, I better wait for the children to come back to help me. Now I'm just going to get on and do it because I can. So it's really cool. There's nothing standing in my way as far as I can see, fingers crossed. As long as my leg heals, I can crack on and do stuff. So it's really exciting. So anyway, I just wanted to say that's where I'm at with it. Started my 5th injection yesterday. So I'm now coming into my 6th week. And yeah, watch this space. So I'm just, really overjoyed. And I think it's just definitely money well spent. And over here in England, in the UK, it's not really, certainly nowhere near as expensive as it is in the US. But if you do have pre-existing conditions, like you're pre-diabetic or you're morbidly obese, your BMI is a certain over a certain limit, then you can get it much cheaper, I know, in the US. And if you do, just as a copay, if you have insurance, and in the UK, you could probably try from your doctor on the NHS as well. Anyway, I'm just saying, it's all going swimmingly, and I hope you have a wonderful day. And if you have started doing it, I'd like to hear about your stories. And if you are thinking about it, do ask questions. I'm very happy to answer any questions. Lots and lots of love. Bye bye.